Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Jenkins in at point guard. And for Indianapolis, they've got Cobb, and it's Pollard in at the shooting guard position. So, Clark, here we are, the home stretch of the NBA season.
Yep, and now we get a chance, BA, to see who has something left in the tank. You certainly don't want to peak too early, but you do want to be steady as you move towards the latter part of the season and postseason play.
And here's New Orleans now. Here's Mullen. Let's go with a 3. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Pollard. Now Indianapolis with it. It's a 3-point game. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it.
Goes to New Orleans.
Here's Jenkins. There's the 3. And again, New Orleans no good. Here's Collier, covered by Wembanyama. Shot's good by Collier.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Mullen. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Pass to Christie. Here's Mullen. Here's the 3. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Knocks down the long J.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Jenkins, coming off a 12-point game. Outside Wembanyama, to the right side. Wembanyama screen. Clock at 6. And again, New Orleans no good.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
For 3, Collier. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. New Orleans calls timeout.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at Indianapolis, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And checking out New Orleans, currently a ways below.
You know, for New Orleans, they've had some terrific moments this season. but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Three-pointer. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Here's Jenkins, guarded by Cobb. Wembanyama screen, down low to win the drought. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Nails it from 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Now here's Lopez. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Wembanyama, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indianapolis.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Both free throws good for Wembanyama. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
Here's Buchanan. He had 9 points in his last time out. Knocks it down from distance.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Collier. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Indianapolis shooting their first free throw of the evening. Butler's checked in for Indianapolis.
What's up?
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Pass to Jenkins from deep. Sinks the tray.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Collier. Launches it from deep. Christie with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
The drive by Lopez. And the shot goes down.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Indianapolis leading by 20. The three from Cobb. He buries it from three. Cobb's got 12 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
New Orleans calls timeout. And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. And here's New Orleans now.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Indianapolis now. Fires the three. And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And again, New Orleans no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
From the arc. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Mullen. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Puts up a three, and that's good. Collier for 3. Collier's got 17.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Jenkins, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Basket's good. Cobb's got 20.
He's off to a fantastic start.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Pass to Jenkins. That's tipped. For 3, Collier. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Give him 20.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Mullen. A shot to stop the run. The rebound by Pollard.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Mullen from downtown. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
This is just fun. The These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Lopez. Takes a 3. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Collier's got his 5th rebound in this one. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Morgan's checked in for New Orleans. This one for 3, and he buries his first look.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
For 3, Collier. And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Morgan. 3-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Clark for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Morgan passes to Christie. From behind the arc. And it's Morgan missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
For 3, Collier. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
The ball's knocked loose. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Banked it in off the glass. Collier's got 31 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Misses off the right iron.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And the three-pointer goes. Collier's got 34 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Jenkins. Back to Wembanyama. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Wembanyama's got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Oh, got that one up quick.
8 for 8. He's on an absolute tear.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
For 3, Collier. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Morgan, guarded by Cobb, and it's Morgan missing.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Jenkins has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Collier. He's got 4. Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Here's Jenkins. And so it's Indianapolis, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.